Hi there, my name is Katie and this is the How to Be a Minimalist YouTube channel. Thanks so much for joining me. Don't forget to check out the description box for links that I talk about, as well as links to my books and podcast. Today I want to talk to you about my December weight loss progress. So let's go have a chat. Okay, I'm going to make this really brief, but basically an overview of my weight loss journey is that, well, it's been going on for many years, over a decade I would say, and I have struggled so hard to be healthy. In February of 2019, I got an abscess and I went to a doctor that told me I needed to get basically to a plant-based diet that was gluten-free and sugar-free and whole foods. So I already knew that it was a really great way of eating. I had tried to eat that way many times and I just always failed basically to eat that way. I'm pretty positive I know why it didn't work for me in the past, and I actually created a video on this whole thing of why plant-based didn't work for me before, and I believe that video is called What I Wish I Would Have Known Before Going Plant-Based. I will try to remember to link that in the description box below. When I got the abscess, the doctor said that I would get many more and I just needed to change the way I ate. After he told me that, I didn't eat any sugar for I think 8 weeks. It might have been 9 or 10, I cannot remember, but I set up some rules and standards for how I wanted to eat in the future. Basically it's whole foods, plant-based, no more table sugar, regular table sugar, only coconut sugar, maple syrup, or dates. I got rid of dairy the minute I got home from that appointment, and I just have felt so much better ever since. I lost, I think, about 30 pounds in 2019, and then I lost about 15 more in 2020. I quit losing weight when we took off in our RV over the summer, and then I started to gain some. I lost a few pounds in the fall when we got back, and I just knew I needed to cut things like potato chips, and I started sauteing in oil and all kinds of stuff again, and it just hurt my body. I did not feel well and it just was not good for me. So I got rid of that again and I got back to just eating the way that I had been eating pretty much. I lost a few pounds, but you know, I just had a lot of stress going on. I wasn't really watching what I was eating. So November 30th, I really made a commitment that December 1st, I was going to start eating exactly as I had been eating when I first started this whole thing, and I really just wanted to get back into a weight loss mode because I wasn't, and it was mostly because I would do really well for a couple weeks and then I would kind of falter and then do really well for a couple weeks, so my weight was just like up and down and up and down. December 1st came and I stuck to it. I decided Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, I would allow myself to just have whatever treats were in the house pretty much, and I just didn't want to eat anything outside of those bounds that I'd set for myself. I did it. It is a couple days after Christmas and I made it through. I got back on track the day after Christmas and I've done a really good job. So this is my December update for my weight loss. Also, I have used a lot of what Dr. McDougall and various of the other doctors that are in the plant-based field that you can find on documentaries like Forks Over Knives. I have used a lot of what they've said as far as weight loss has gone, and it's really done a great job. I think the Starch Solution is a really good book because I was not eating enough starches before, and so I was hungry a lot. Now that I've really made them a big part of my diet, I not only lose more weight, but I'm full a lot longer. So here's what happened in December. I, in spite of all of the temptations, was able to hang on, and I feel so much better. My energy levels are up, my blood pressure feels really good. I also went in to see the doctor for my usual checkups and stuff, and my blood pressure was really great. It was way lower than it had been when I first went in to see the doctor when I got the abscess. It has just been getting better and better the longer I've eaten plant-based. Also, when my doctor was asking about all of the different medical things that I've had issues with in the past, everything was really positive and I could see improvements as I had spoken with her. So that was really exciting to me. And I have hypothyroidism, I take thyroid medication, and it looks like I'm gonna get to lower my dose, so I'm pretty excited about that. Also, the weight that I lost in the summertime, I am back down to where I was. So that is really exciting to me. I lost about 5.5 pounds in December so far. I'm hoping to get it to 6. We'll see what happens. Weight loss is pretty slow for me, but I feel really good having lost that much weight in December when there's so many temptations around. I was really unhealthy a few years ago. I did not feel well. I got out of bed and it felt like my feet were just burning and being poked with needles all at the same time. I snored a lot. I was a very unhealthy weight. Very, very unhealthy weight. My blood pressure was terrible. I would get headaches frequently. I had so many different ailments that have slowly disappeared. I didn't even know I had them back then. Besides that, you know, I'm gonna put some footage in here of what I used to look like, and it's amazing to me that I had no idea how unhealthy I was. The good thing is that I got to a place where I was really happy, even with the weight that I was. I was a happy person, and that to me is a really huge part of actually coming to be able to lose weight. I wasn't lazy, I just was really unhealthy, and I had a lot of problems, and I had a lot of mentally unhealthy habits of the way that I spoke to myself or the way that I would eat to try to make myself feel better. It's just not happy. Figuring out how to be happy no matter my circumstances made it easier for me to lose weight. And I just really think that's all there is to it. I'm not done losing weight yet. At this point, I have about 40 or 45 more pounds that I want to lose. And you know, I'm working on it. So I got a great start in December, and we'll see what happens in January. I'm wearing a coat right now, and I'm not gonna take it off, but just for reference for me, I want to show you what I look like right now so that at some point this can be a before video to my after when I have lost even more weight. So I'm just gonna step back. Just for personal reference, as well as so that you can actually see how much I have lost. I know a lot of these videos I want to get close to the camera so that you can hear me, and so I get really close. But I mean, geez, my face is so much thinner, but my body is so much more shapely and much thinner as well. I'm starting to see muscle definition that, you know, some of it was there, it was just hidden. And so unpacking these pounds has been a great thing for me, and I feel awesome about it. I'm actually on my walk right now, so I'm gonna go and keep on doing that. But thank you so much for watching this video. Remember, it's all about the experiences, not the stuff. Keep up on your journey if you are on a health journey, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.